Good evening, good afternoon, good day, good night, good month, good week, good year. For you, my Capricorn brothers and sisters, today I'm bringing you an April 2023 tarot reading. And if you resonate with this, go ahead and check out your moon sign and your rising sign as well. Or alternatively, if you do not resonate with this particular sun sign reading for you, go and check out your moon and your rising sign, because maybe then you could piece everything in your chart together into a more clear and a vivid picture of what April is going to bring for you. As we go through this reading, I am going to be pulling two oracle cards, one from two different types of decks. The first one that I'm going to be using is right here, and this is my Chakra oracle deck. If you resonate with all the decks that I use in my readings, I have linked all the decks in the description below. I am in no way, shape, or form affiliated with the companies nor the illustrators that produce these decks, but I love them, and if you love them and feel my love for them and resonate with that, go ahead and pick yourself up some. The first one that I'm going to be pulling for you is going to be the energy that you are going to be most prominently aware of in April, the overall theme of April and what it is going to bring for you. The second one is going to be a meditation and the energy used in April to get to that specific outcome, to that specific energy that is going to be more prominent for you. With the second oracle card, I have a little booklet that I will be reading to you that will project you into the energy of that oracle card. For the deck, for the tarot spread, I'm going to be pulling 10. 2 lines of 5, and I am going to be connecting the dots with my intuition. This is not a typical generalized normal spread. This is my own spread that I have learned, and I have practiced this whole time. The most spread that I practice is this type, a 10-card spread. So let's go ahead and pull your first oracle card. Acceptance, 23, acceptance. So maybe you are going through a position in your life that you need to embody more acceptance. Maybe something has delayed some sort of adventure for you, and you have instead focused too much on the lack in your life, and that is causing more and more negative manifestations to occur within you. Let's go ahead and pull your second one. Patience. Just like I said, you have to have patience in this. So maybe in March you were trying to create something and that turned out not to occur, and instead of focusing on your abundance with things in your life, you are focusing on that lack. Something didn't happen, and in order to get through that, in order to get through April, or alternatively, in order to get this acceptance energy, to get fully into the acceptance energy, you need to have patience in here. So for this, I'm going to hold this up to you. Try to project yourself into this card while I read you what it says. The fog in the forest is so dense you can't see your hands in front of your face. You take a step forward. The soil is soft and spongy. You realize that you are standing in a bog, and to go forward is to risk sinking deeper into the mud. The best strategy is to be still and wait for the fog to lift. Again, like what I was saying, is if you continue to resist the things that are in your life that you can't control here. Okay, sorry about that. 2 things just happened. Not three things. 2 things just happened. The phone rang as soon as I was saying whatever I was saying. I hope that you remember, because I don't remember. I think it had a lot to do with this patient card. The second thing is that I was starting to sweat a lot because it turned out that my heater was set up to, I think, 76 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm glad that the phone rang, and I'm glad that I paused it because I went and turned that off so I'm not all sweaty. Okay, so acceptance and patience. So, like I was saying, maybe something happened in your life that you're holding, that you have too much attachment to. Maybe something didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to happen. Or alternatively, maybe that specific thing in your life um, is just taking a lot longer than what you envisioned to start occurring, you know? So, in order for this energy to fully launch you into a more positive aspect of yourself, is you need to find the patience within yourself to know that everything in your life is in divine timing, you know? So maybe just take a step back from whatever you were trying to create. We'll get more into that in the actual tarot reading, but I mean, acceptance and patience in the same spread that's the energy that I'm getting from you. So let's go ahead and pull your actual 10 card spread here. Alright, so we have the reverse 7 of Wands. We have the upright six of Cups. We have the upright Ace of Wands. That's good. We have the reverse 9 of Cups. We have the Empress. Alright. We have reverse 5 of Wands. We have the upright 9 of Swords. Or Knight of Swords, I'm sorry. We have the upright 10 of Swords. Alright, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking was going on. We have the upright 6 of Pentacles. And we have the upside down, or reversed, King of Cups. So, just an initial look at this reading. It looks to me like I was saying, is maybe something happened in your life that maybe last month or in February, because both February and March had a lot of change energy to it. As we are moving into, well, we just had the full moon in Libra too. With the full moon in Libra, it was showing us a lot of, it was showing us that we need more balance in our life. Maybe what we were focusing on too much, the fact that we were focusing on something too much, was leading to a more disharmonious sense of self. So let's go ahead and start reading these descriptions, and then I will put my 2 cents in on it, because some of these cards, in specific instances, once I get the message with the description, I don't particularly resonate with how they project the energy. But I also feel that, or I also know that, dependent on who I am talking to, dependent on what Capricorn I am talking to, maybe these descriptions will fit more with you. So I'm going to give my 2 cents and the card's 2 cents too. So, the reverse 7 of Wands. You don't know whether to hold on or back off, but now is the time for firmness and decision. It's one of those situations where any decision is better than none at all. We have the upright 6 of Cups, signifies nostalgia and happy memories. These pleasant and comforting memories can be used to better your future, to build on. The 6 of Cups says something by the way of reconciliation, and leaving the past behind. It could mean some sort of apology or returning to the past to unlock skeletons from the closet. Again, maybe this is an energy that you are holding on to from your past. Maybe I'm still aligning with the fact that something happened in February or March to set you off onto this more disharmonious mind state that you are currently in, that you need to have acceptance and patience with. Because you have this upright Ace of Wands right here, indicates the beginning of an enterprise usually involving business, the arts, or finance. Like I said, maybe you have started something, maybe you have a creative idea, maybe you have a good business idea in your head and you tried to make that happen. And a delay of some sort happened, in which it caused you to focus on the lack of having that one thing. But in so having that lack, is causing you this upright Ten of Swords energy. Its appearance marks the beginning of the end of a period of trials and tribulation. It also signifies the start of a new cycle, but first you have to clear away the debris of the old cycle. Okay, so this Nine of Cups has a lot to do with some sort of emotional attachment to something that you are holding on to with this acceptance energy. It's hard to say anything negative about this card, even in the reverse position. Relax, have faith in the universe, and don't get in your own way by trying to control things, like I said. Because you have this upright Empress energy, which is giving you a more nurturing, loving energy to work with here, but you need to take that nurturing and loving energy and use it on yourself and have the patience, the foggy bog patience, if you will, in order to know that you are currently in the correct part of your life. That if you are where you are in life, you are there for a reason. You have a lesson to learn, or else you would not be experiencing whatever you are experiencing. Trust that everything that you experience can be or can have a hidden message behind it. And usually what we do in our lives is once we resist a sort of lesson in the life, it may stop for a while, but the energy, we will always have the same things happen to us in order for us to release until we actually release these energies. Maybe this is something in your life that you have struggled with this whole time, is accepting where you are and having the patience that maybe right now is not the time for your dreams to come true. You know what I'm saying? Because you have this reverse Five of Wands. The reverse means the new competition may be cutthroat, dishonest, or underhanded. Don't get involved in questionable or risky practices at this time, and be careful whom you trust. That's interesting. I'm not sure what I'm getting from that. Let me continue this reading to see if we could go back and connect the Five of Wands here. I hope I said Five of Wands and not Four of Wands. But we have this Knight of Swords. He could represent a person who is overly aggressive or argumentative, who lives in attack mode, or you are aggressively pursuing a lifestyle that will allow you to live out of your own philosophical ideals. I'm not wholeheartedly vibing with that description. I think this card mainly means that whatever happened, you were too aggressive, you were too headstrong, maybe you weren't doing the correct backroom maintenance on your own end to fully balance out. Oh, okay, here we go. This goes right back into that balance aspect. That disharmonious state of yourself is directly caused by the fact that you haven't accepted the fact, or you haven't accepted where you are in life, and you have struggled with maintaining patience here. We already did the Ten of Swords. Let's go over to the Six of Pentacles. In upright, it means success, prosperity, and generosity. It suggests financially helping others, giving donations, and selfless charity. Good things are coming to you and going out from you in material terms. If you accept where you are in life, I feel like you will get this card in April. Accept where you are, and accept and trust the universe that it will bring whatever you need. Maybe not what you want right now, but also understand that desires within you may not always be true and benevolent desires. Maybe they are from an ego point of view. Maybe this business venture, or whatever you were doing, whatever you're creating here, was for an ulterior motive from an ego standby, or from an ego point of view, if you get what I'm trying to say. So maybe you weren't creating to help others. You weren't being charity, you weren't being charitable. You were doing it for a self reason. And sometimes that does not project into the vortex of manifestation correctly, because we are doing it for a selfish point of view here. Because we have this reverse King of Cups. Your involvement in a relationship involving love is ending, but the process should not cause much pain. It's time you move away from dependency. You need to let go. Now, for some of you, this may resonate wholeheartedly. Maybe you are in a relationship that is ending. Maybe it's kind of fading away, but you are completely okay with that. Other people, however, I am getting the message that the last sentence here, you need to let go of a certain emotional attachment within you. And this love interest, this relationship, may not be a relationship with a partner, a person, maybe a relationship with yourself. You need to have patience with yourself and accept who you are in this current state. When you accept who you are in this current state, in this current version of you, then you have the necessary energy abundance within yourself to create the person that you want to be. But instead of focusing on the aspects of yourself that you're not quite proud of, accept that they're there for a reason, accept that you are who you are in this moment for a reason, and love yourself regardless, unconditionally. Once you do that, you have that necessary energy pool if you want to create who you want to be, to create the life that you want. Anyway, if this reading has resonated with you, go and check out your moon and go and check out your rising sign. And also, I offer personal readings. The estimated time of that personal reading is 30 minutes, the approximate time. The instructions are in the description below. I love you. I see you. I am with you. I hope you have a blessed month in April. Bye.